It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Black Knights leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Black Knights and the Steamers, next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Londoners, they've had a long few days already as they were in London last week, back in the States, and on the road this week.
And they had some travel troubles coming back from London, but since they came back with a win, they'll put up with those and continue to move forward.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll start by trying to reverse. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And it's been a long time, but this franchise entered the offseason desperately needing a young quarterback to build around and plan for the future. And they found their guy in Drake May out of North Carolina. Big arm, great mobility, terrific character. He's everything you're looking for in a quarterback. It may bring him along slowly, but I believe in time he will be their QB1 and be there for a long time.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And this one out quickly to James. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Cooks motions to the left. Looking to throw. May. Caught on the right side by Jones. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. When you look at this defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, it's May. That one into the hands of Flowers. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 56 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone throwing today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing here is May. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derek Stingley picks it, pushing his way through. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Black Knights offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll set up a throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now 2nd and 9. Going on the ground with Homer. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. He can't get him down. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Here's May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on 3rd down.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and it's 3-0 here in the second quarter. Well, they got the turnover in great field position, but unable to do anything with it, and they're left taking the easy 3 on the field goal.
Yeah, you're right about that. A great chance at a short field touchdown. On a sudden change, you take the ball away. You expect your offense to put into the end zone, but they'll take the now, even if they feel just a little bit let down.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Play action. May. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
In motion left goes Cooks. To the air. May. He gets it to Cooks.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. To the sideline and incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The Black Knights offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Man in motion left, that's Collins. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll run this with Homer. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Looking deep here for Chase. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They're going to look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. And touchdown! Aaron Jones, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steamers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Christian McCaffrey. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Fighting through. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Tajay Spears, a touchdown run in the victory. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. Both teams going through their final adjustments. We're about ready for the second half in St. Louis as we give you back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steamers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Now they'll go with a reverse. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
And that's caught inside the 35. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
To throw, it's May. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
This one taken in by Stover. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing here is May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Again, it's Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and...
We're going to throw. May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This from 25 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Black Knights offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Homer. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This is McCaffrey on the give. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nico Collins. 37 yards. And the Black Knights have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cooks motions to the left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Third down and 6. Here's May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. In motion left goes Cooks. They'll throw with May. It's caught left side by Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. In motion, the tight end. To the air, May. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. And inside give to Jones. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Steamers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. 2nd down and 6 now. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. Avoids him at the 40. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
And gain of 13 yards. First down, Black Knights.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. McCaffrey on the counter. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Second and 6.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, 1:06 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Nifty move. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's James. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Just keeping the play alive.
Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So for the Londoners, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.